Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim, Wagwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. And basically today's lesson is going to be about primarily this whole the that these Christian churches are pushing out. All right, so the one of the major things is in Christianity is this whole rapture doctrine. All right, where I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the full details of how they think things are gonna go, but basically the thing is they feel like they're gonna be, or they think that they're going to be left behind. All right, and then when they are left behind, they're not, taken up by the chariots. Okay, then they think that, okay, well, now they're gonna actually have time and think, oh yeah, everything is just, or they're gonna go through the realization that the Lord is not dealing with them. All right, so the inspiration for me to actually do this lesson came from a video that I tried my hardest to actually find. A brother had done a lesson, and I think that the video that they made on it was actually deleted. So I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it anymore, or either it got deleted, or me personally try finding it as hard as I could. I'm not sure, but basically what happened in the video was it was the aftermath of the quote unquote rapture, and a whole bunch of Jakes, specifically Jakes, were like crying and panicking. They just didn't know what they were doing. They were saying, "Oh my God, why Lord, why Lord? Like you told me, I told you that as soon as I was gonna get my life right if you saved me from that one time I was drinking and this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah." Like all these things where they were saying, "Oh yeah, I'll make a deal with you, Lord. If you save me from this, I promise you I'll keep on going. I'll go to church." And that's another thing, going to church. Actually, let me get that just right quick, because this is a Christian video. Dwell. Acts chapter 7. The Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophets. So the Lord, let me get that as well. I should have had it, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Call him LAWAYA Shai. Bear with me, my internet goes slow. Matthew chapter 18, verse 20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst of them. So Yahawadah doesn't dwell in temples, like those churches / mega churches and whatnot, because those what they're really there for, they're really there to scam people out of their money. All right. They're really there just to take people's money. All right. And one of the biggest victims of that are so-called black people. All right. But I will say, there's a lot of different Christians I think Christianity is one of the top 3 religions worldwide, if I if I'm remembering that statistic correctly, I think it was Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, top 3 religions of the world. I want to say the world and not just America or North America, but just the whole world in general. So yeah, like a lot of people, like they have many different misunderstandings. Okay, so first things first, as we read in Acts chapter 7 verse 48, that the Lord does not dwell in temples made by hands of men. Okay, the Lord isn't dwelling in those churches. Those aren't that's not the house of that's not the house of YAHAWASHI. All right, the house of YAHAWASHI is, or Slucky. As a matter of fact, the best way to say that, it's like that's turned into a house of merchandise, and that's really what the church is. It is a house of merchandise because they are making these people that believe, all right, into, I don't know what the term is called, what, piggy banks and stuff like that, where they keep on sucking them dry of their money, all right, and when which we are supposed to pay tithe, yes, but I do hear a lot of people saying shit like they're taking their what's it called, Slocky. It just this is a whole bunch of thing. Crazy thing is, when I was going to church, I guess I was too young to really like understand what was going on. And on top of that, I never really, me personally, I never really cared about church like that in the first place. So again, like, it was really hard. But from what I do know, some people do. I will say there are some churches that do have some sort of programs to help people out that are, actually poor and they can't do anything. Okay, so good on them, yes. Which there's always going to be some good-natured, quote-unquote, good-natured people that are in the world that want to do good, but ultimately this society does not promote that. Because what is, do you really think, well, I can't, it doesn't matter what we think, but the fact of the matter is, but I've heard, okay, I've literally heard, and there's been news articles on how, like, certain churches, they take advantage of what, youth groups, fucking women and stuff like that. All right, it's a very crazy and wild thing. All right, now the reason why I say this is not, it's like it, and that's just me going off on a whole tangent on how me personally, I just don't like churches. But I'm also not saying that churches the churches in general are 100% evil. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that the churches, they definitely 100% do not have the truth in them. All right, because they teach false doctrine, and that is what that's the real aim, the real goal of me making this lesson today. All right, so one thing that they do is they have a lack of true understanding of the scriptures. To the best of my memory, from what I can remember, I will basically say that, yeah, they have been, well, I don't even remember the full lessons, but there have been some seminars, whatever the frick they're called, church gatherings, where they do try to make a lesson and use the scriptures. But the thing is, like, is that what the overarching theme of the scriptures, is that what it's trying to teach us? Okay, the scriptures, you can use it to say, okay, yeah, let me just get an example. Oh, well, no, I was about to get the other one, but the thing is, you can literally make about anything, but the thing is, like, what is the most important thing? Okay, what is the real purpose of the scriptures? Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. And this is where these Christian churches, they lack in a proper fear in YAHAWASHI, as well as keeping his commandments. Okay, because the Christian church teaches that you don't need to keep the law, but at the same time, some of them cherry pick what they feel like they can keep and what they feel that they don't. All right, so there are some. Okay, let's just start with the most extreme, the most wrong. They want to say, okay, so being a quote unquote Christian, there are some Christians that think, oh well, I can be an alphabet Christian. Okay, it's okay. That's what they think, and that's what they push out there. Okay, as we know, all right. Leviticus chapter 18 verse 22, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind, it is abomination. So the Lord told us it's an abomination. Okay, so but it's lucky, but the thing is, they will take this extremist, super extremist side, will say, oh well, if you, okay, so yes, it says that, but that means that you can't eat pork, you can't do all this stuff. So they will say, okay, so because you do all these other stuff that the scriptures say you cannot do, then that means that I can do this. All right, and then you're gonna also have another side of Christianity where they're going to say, okay, well, the Lord said you can't be an alphabet, but at the same time I can still eat pork. It doesn't matter. And then they will go to that one verse. I forgot what it was. It says, roughly paraphrasing, saying, it doesn't matter what goes into your mouth, but what comes out of your mouth. And they will say that, oh well, that means that, oh, now we can eat whatever we want. When that is not what it meant. All right. So as a result of that, okay, there's many different subsections of where they don't where they can't agree on things, and they don't follow the scriptures fully, and again they cherry pick what they want to believe, rather than accepting the whole scriptures or having a better understanding of the scriptures as a result of that. Okay, so once again, Slakia for the tangent, but going back into the main thing of the whole, what is the whole matter? Okay, the whole matter is serving Yahawashi, fearing Yahawashi, keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, and this is what's going to, as well as who is the scriptures, who are the scriptures for, and is for the Israelites. All right, so understanding that, we also are able to come to the conclusion that, okay, the scriptures are for the Israelites. As a result, the Israelites are doing what they can to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and repent from our wickedness, so that the Lord may have mercy on us. All right, and when Jacob's troubles, when all hell breaks loose, okay, and lo it will come. All right, like, then this is when a lot of these people are going to have a reality check, okay, because the prophets are going out on the highways and byways, preaching and teaching, and letting the Israelites know their their error. Isaiah chapter 56 verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, laying down, loving to slumber. Yea, they are. Well, actually, first off, let's go into verse 10. Okay, so these watchmen are basically, I want to say Christianity, but not just Christianity, but any and all false prophets, as I read in Matthew 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets. So false prophets being one of them, not just singular, but one of them being the Christian church. All right, so they are blind and they don't know. They don't really. I'll say the Christian church, the general Christian church or whatever. Average. I don't know what subsection they call themselves, but the average Christian church, they don't really know what's it called? They don't know about how, all the prophecies that need to come to pass, and how it is the sign of Yahawah's return. They don't know what time we are in right now. Okay? They don't have a full understanding because they don't have the full truth. Okay? With that, they are loving to slumber. That's this key word here, because people are, even though they bastardize the term woke, all right, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't like using the term woke either, because they're using it to mean you're liberal. All right, they're using it to mean that you're liberal. The thing is, when it says loving to slumber, it means that they love to stay in the world, love to stay ignorant. All right, which this is what these Christians are. They think that everything's is always going to be good, always going to be right there to live their American dream. All right. Verse 11, yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain, from his quarter. And this another thing. They're only looking to see what can they get out of stuff. Where is their benefit? Where is their, what is the best option for them? And they go through from that, not thinking of Yahawadah Yahawashi. And this is the Slaki about that. This is the mindset of not just Christians, but a lot of people. But my primary goal in this lesson is Christianity, where a lot of Christians, they are, again, cherry picking how they want to view the Lord Yahawadah and not accepting reality. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Yahawashi, honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Abad, Babal, and Shalom.